104.5 Triple M, the Weekenders, Margot, Parker and Dobbo. If only you could see Margot air guitaring and singing a bit of Oasis.
Drumming my way out of Oasis.
Yeah, hungover from the Gambaro's, what was it?
Gambaro, Moet and Shandon Ball last night at Gambaro Hotel with the Real Housewives of Sydney.
The Who's Who.
Mixing it up with the Real Housewives
the Who's Who
of
Brisbane
Logan.
were there, and that's why I wasn't there. Trent, Quinn from iThink Property, good morning, mate. How are you? He wouldn't have been there either. He would have been too busy getting ready for a big day of sales.
Exactly. Big day of sales and auctions and Doomben Cup Day.
Doomben Cup. I got a horse racing and race 2 out at Brisbane today at Doomben. Anyway, have a go. Real princess. She's racing.
Anything worse than
she's racing out there today.
Do we put the term 3 school fees on it, or do we just go a little bit?
No. $5 each way, and you'll be lucky if you get anything back. Hey,
Wonderful.
mate, Margot is
Talking about school fees.
Yeah, big topic.
Schools are a bit of a draw card, it seems, for people moving to certain areas in the Brisbane City precinct and outer suburbs of Brisbane. But it seems like schools, community feel seems to be a bit of a draw card.
Certainly is, Margot, and I suppose you could put it in the category of social infrastructure or community amenity, or however you wish to word it. But for a lot of people, when looking to buy, they've got their hearts set on the type of house they want, so they know bedrooms, bathrooms, and a rough sense of location. But there's a lot more people now taking to social media to try and get a feel for the areas that they wish to purchase in.
Because they're looking at like community groups, Facebook, just putting it out there saying, does anybody live in this area, or does anybody have a great area that they live in that they would recommend?
Do people do that, Trent?
Yeah, you'd be surprised, mate. And without going into all the suburbs, but out this way, there's lots of little where mums might get together and they start a Facebook page or an Instagram page or this, that, and the other, and they recommend. And spruik the location spot on, and that then gives the buyers the chance. And not everyone does it because it's only a space that's just emerging. But a lot of people are really starting to do their homework now on little pockets of different suburbs when looking to buy. And
especially coming from interstate when you have no idea on the locality and the area and that sort of thing, or even just making friends before you come. There's a thing in the paper today about this family that have moved to the Gold Coast from Melbourne, and the lady that they had been talking to online about the area, they now live like a street away from each other. Their kids go to school together. They've got a mummies group. They go to the park together. So it's kind of really becoming the driving force behind people's movements.
No question, and particularly out here as well in sort of the greater Ipswich area, where we've got a lot of Defence Force personnel, given the Amberley Air Base.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people, and again, without stereotyping, but the wives in particular, that really drill down into the suburbs. So which school will we go to? Where's the best shops? So on and so forth. So, yeah, I'd agree wholeheartedly that it is a space.
Oh, really?
And it's got a sizzler.
That's always a good draw.
Ipswich has got a sizzler.
Yeah.
So does Logan.
So does Logan.
And both of those areas you and I live in.
But on the social media side of it too, guys, and again, there's a number of different industry websites that as agents that we use, and without naming particular ones, there's the big two. But one of those groups, what it's come to now that you can do as a vendor, so when selling your home, you can pay for a certain product that they have that's called a social boost. And what that means is if I'm a particular buyer and I'm in an area looking, I might just be popping in at a coffee shop. But if I've used that real estate agency or that real estate website's app on my phone to look at property, if I'm within 1 kilometre of a house that is listed in that geographical location and those owners have paid for the service, well, it will now pop up on your Facebook feed, your Instagram feed, your Twitter feed.
Wow.
It is unbelievable where this is going. So, I mean, the print media still works, the traditional stuff still works, but social media is certainly a quickly evolving space in the real estate industry.
Unbelievable, as usual. Insightful. Mate, where's your horse racing this weekend?
No, none in this weekend, mate. So my sporting ambitions today are we just watch the under-9 Ipswich Rangers put pace to the Kenmore Bears in about an hour's time.
Perfect. Not bad at all. Real estate game. Well done. Trent, Quinn, thank you from iThink Property as usual. Very insightful. Ipswich shows on this weekend. If anybody's out there looking for something to do, the Ippy show's on. It's 133353. It's time for the real estate game. Margot Parker has a house. If you want to win tickets to the Reds, You need to ring us right now, 133353. Margot Parker sorted, ready to roll. The real estate game up next at 104.5 Triple M.